Do do. Go. Do. This is, in a sense, starting up with the way of trying to get another ending. This is, pretty sure if we don't do anything. Starting up with the way of trying to get another ending. If we don't do anything at all, something's gonna happen. Pretty sure if we don't do anything. How's it going, Eden, bro? Why am I hearing myself? At all, something's gonna happen. Happening. Okay, we good? What's up, Kiba? Starting already laying down on my lap. He was asleep. I think he just woke himself up. Nothing gonna happen? I thought for sure. Not doing anything here would have some sort of an effect. No, it doesn't look like it's doing anything at all. Do something on this? Something in here? And close the door.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
I think we just got the ending.
Here it comes.
Yeah, we just got another ending. Just closed the door on ourselves. That was the shortest ending ever. Alright. Can I do anything else in here?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, you can!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Supposed to say something? No.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be
What?
not knowing what happens when you pick
already
the
starting
other
with my
option.
brain breaking.
Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've
I think
built
I
up
am.
the other
I
options
didn't-
so much
I was- I
that I'm
didn't even
going
know
to
if that would
stop
actually
talking
work.
and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
What? 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 You gonna let me out? But we jumped off the thing in the past, into that big giant hole underneath the mind control. I thought maybe, just maybe, this would. Dude, let's try it out. Because there's a bunch of chairs that we could try to climb on. I think I'm just stuck here. I think I just have to restart. I think this is the ending, though. Okay. Well, let's check mark another ending. We're at 21 endings, at least as far as I can tell. From what my little check marks and stuff. I say check marks. It's like 4/4/. Yeah. I guess in the game again. So my question is, then we can't get the bucket though.
All of his co-workers
we
were
can.
gone.
Oh, this
What
looks
could it mean?
There's probably
Stanley
not another
decided to
engine
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Precious
Stanley
bucket.
cradled the bucket in
Oh,
a
I can't.
gentle embrace.
Did you close?
Protective, yet delicate.
Is this gonna be a
Assertive,
different one?
Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek.
Come on.
Could his co-workers really all be gone?
Here we go. I'm gonna be trying this all over the place now, because this could be something somewhere else too. All right. Now we're free with the bucket.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
What brow?
No, said the bucket. Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of...
No!
Stanley screamed even louder
What is
this time.
happening?
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
Okay.
My God.
Oh my
Stanley,
God.
You did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here
But the
today.
bucket-
Come, let's restart the game, and
But
we'll
the
agree
bucket-
to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
With the bucket. We killed the bucket. That was an interesting end. Alright. How's it going, Yagami and Frosty Flames? And Wyatt?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Ah, Stanley's bucket. The only co-worker he would ever truly need.
Alright. Any little areas? Well, I mean, wait. Did one of these things open before? Tried opening them a minute. Those ones didn't. Gotta open up all these different doors. This extra content door. Can we get back in there? Was there no other endings? I mean, now we have a bucket. I feel like there should be other.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. No, I can't. I don't think I get out of that one. Okay, so as far as what we did, what we have, I know I have other ones to do over here. Oh, there's at least one other one that direction, I think. We never went through, the first door that popped up was like, and then he returns back on track. So these things to get stairs, something to do with stairs, somewhere both red and blue. Broom closet. And I'm wondering if I open the broom closet without the bucket. That's another thing. What if that has some sort of effect?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
There's one other one I'm kind of wondering.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
There we go.
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay, so... Is it possible to sneak off of here? I'm stuck as soon as I do it. I didn't know. I didn't know if I could just get off real quick as it went up. Then I'm like, then the elevator would be down there and we would be stuck.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Alright. Alright.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
So I see at least 3 possibilities over here. You need to turn on the mind control thing with the bucket, without the bucket. I haven't jumped off here without the bucket because I didn't know I could, but we did it.
Although this passage
I haven't gone this
had
way
the
with the
word
bucket.
escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would
Cat.
both meet a violent death.
And then I
The door behind
screwed up
them
the
was
ending
not
here, of
shut.
course, because we never saw
Stanley and the bucket still had every
Without the bucket.
opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
What happens if I start going back? Saying something different? And screw with the narrator again? I enjoy screwing with the narrator so much. Oh god, I didn't realize it was this far to go though. Holy crap. Oh no, the door's closed. Oh no, it's not.
But of course, Stanley and the bucket thought better of it and realized they simply had too much to live for.
Right? Oh, I think we just got a package or something?
It's death for Stanley and the bucket.
Screw with the narrator? No? Alright, I think that's all we can do. Oh, I got a new thing for the cats to scratch. And I know I ordered that. Basically wrap it around the arm of the couch. The whole side of the arm becomes like, this is where they're scratching anyways. Maybe they'll use that instead. Not just, or destroy the couch. Alright. Walk down the insanely long tunnel into our deaths. This time I have the bucket with me though. The bucket will protect. Alright, into the red hole. Oh, that's right. I think we screwed up the end of here. I thought there was like another way to end it, but I was incorrect. fall into this. Darkness. Gonna get squished.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Is still gonna do the same thing? Gonna drop out?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Okay, we're down here again. This is what happened before.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Where'd bucket go? Bucket disappeared. The bucket welcomes you to the... just like the bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within. Alright. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. Interesting. This is entirely different than
Can you
before.
see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
They deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Alright. Alright. Inferno bucket. Okay. Touch remains, no one can control. Alright. Dress bucket. So weird. How's it going, Ethan? Performances? I don't know which one. Put a bucket underneath it. Alright, cave drawing. Going
No
here,
man
Linus.
can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. Inevitably, it's for our own good. Okay, wait, am I supposed to jump down this? Okay, no, wait, what? Oh. This my bucket? Do I get my bucket back?
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision for...
Okay. No, just that's it. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right. No way to get into anything else.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. Oh,
Really?
please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
There's an achievement?
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Done it. Are you gonna tell me I did it? Clicked on it a bunch of times. Oh, I thought it was gonna keep yelling at me. Oh. 430. Oh my god, I need like an auto clicker. Found it by accident. I'm intrigued to see if it actually pops up and says something after I click a ton of times. I mean, I'm clicking like crazy. There was a way that I... Super clicks! Oh, door 430? Oh.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Alright. Click, 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 click. Has to be on this door.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be
Oh my God.
a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay, so now we gotta go find 417. Yeah, poor mouse. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Back over here? Screwing with me.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
My god. What are you doing to me? It's not gonna close, right?
Now, back to door number
Oh
437.
my god. You are evil, narrator. Evil.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy machine?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Oh my god. This is gonna be an ending. 417?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
1. Yeah.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Oh. Was that this way?
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
You're making me uncomfortable. What is happening?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Click on door
Oh,
430
you really
5
earned it,
times.
Stanley. Nothing could hold you back.
Achievement
Yes, I'm
I
very
just got.
proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Okay. It's not even an that was just an achievement. And are all the achievements in this game like that? I mean, I've only gotten like 2, I think, though. I'm not gonna take the bucket this.
When
Okay.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Trying to remember exactly what we need to do. Yeah, let's go this way first. Thanks it's so much. Yeah, I know. It's a little too much. Okay, so is there something different of me going in here?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What if I don't? If I just stand.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Yeah, that's actually, I think, one of the reasons I like it too, is it makes me think of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to
I
interact
mean, it almost
with,
sounds like the
he'd
narrator
be
from the
justified in
movie.
some way.
Book.
As it is,
Book.
he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
A fancy broom. Look at this broom. Look at that broom. Look how many bristles are. Fancy broom. Look at the broom.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
About this
I never
bucket.
would have thought to mention it.
Or whatever this thing is. Rope? Wire? What is that supposed to be?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I mean, is there anything else? I got some duct
Stanley
tape.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
It's concerning. How's it going, Nugget?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Dear
Hello?
God.
Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Is that it? You gonna say anything else? I mean, it's just like, I'm assuming it's just like the other one. It's not actually an ending. I mean, okay. I never even thought to look at the actual achievements of the Stanley Parable. Don't remember how you find the stupid achievements. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch. Oh God, they don't make it. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. What? Don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years? Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Set all the setting sliders on the menu. Okay, there's wow. So many things. I don't think he's gonna say anything else. Yeah, the voice actor is
second
amazing.
Player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. Coming to a staircase,
All right.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You got on the Tuesday one? Nice. Wait, what? What is this? I just realized I've never tried that door before. Okay. We got 2 more endings right here. Because, I mean, I can get the bucket and we can do the same thing, I assume, right? How have I never checked this door? I guess I never realized that you could open the doors at first. The entire... You just, like, start it before Tuesday starts and just let the game run all day. It's like crazy. I could do that on my second. I have no problem with that. I think that'd be hilarious. That thing keeps squeaking right now. I don't know if it's coming through the microphone at all. Every once in a while, this is like a freaking high-pitched squeak from the front fan because it's like stupid and old. Yeah, he is doing the. Um. Wait. Is that the actual, like, does it do anything? Do we just, it doesn't go anywhere? Oh, okay. It's just a ruse. Alright, I see. Still want to take the bucket in there and see if something happens. Alright. Alright.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible,
All right.
He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I remember this, okay. I was like, wait a second, what's happening? Okay. And now they actually have the music
Feeling
on.
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Right. Get on here. Oh, I bet I could have. I wonder if I can crouch under there. Alright, so.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
The narrator talks a lot of smack. How's it going, Jojo?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It's over here, right? Or can I climb up this one? I think it's that last one. Maybe. No. Oh wait, no, I can get up right here. There we go. I went down here with the bucket before. Haven't been down here with this.
You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome. You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
What is this?
Jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams.
This is so freaking weird. I don't know which is more. This or the bucket.
You did it. Good job. 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 You did it.
Oh my god.
You did it. Good job. You did it. Good job. You did it. Good job. You did it.
All right. Game is so strange. Do anything else in here? Can you click on my computer at all?
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
I still have more things to do with you, Bucket, but I have at least one more thing in mind. Actually, two, as we still need to get to the end of the...
When Stanley came to a set of two open
three.
doors,
Oh my god, there's
he
so many.
entered This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Try to open up every door. Alright. When these things open, it's just gonna be like, oh.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
See, I feel like this may... I don't know if it'll take us back to where we were, if it's actually leading to another end. But I have a
Stanley was
idea
so
here.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What happens if I do this? Can I do this?
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry
I
to break it
can't.
to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
What if I don't, though? Oh, is this how we
Come
actually...
on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
My god. Narrator's psychotic. Alright. I don't wanna. Narrator. See, I was thinking, like, there's with the whole thing being a bug, there's got to be multiple ways we could try to, like, sneak off a thing. Don't do anything else. So wait, is this... What do we do? Am I supposed to just jump off? No, there's this one over here. We went down there and got two endings here. One with the bucket, one without. Not gonna say anything else, though, man? Can I open up this door again? No? Alright. This one has, like, a key card on it. Alright, well.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Okay, so that's actually different than the first time. Alright, yeah, if you go over the
Stanley
fence, it's
knew
like
the
two
office
different
layout
endings.
like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do one more without. And we'll grab the bucket for like a few different endings.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the
actually, I
meeting
guess maybe
room, and
potentially
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his butt. Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door
I don't think
on
I've
his
ever
left.
actually done this.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Where does this connect up to? Oh, so there's the meeting room right there. Okay, so no, then what's this one? Wait, what if I... Oh, what
But
if I sit
Stanley
down
didn't
and
want
walk
to go
off
back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, From here, it's, left.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quick.
no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay. Flip through the cargo doors before it shuts behind you? Cargo doors. A cargo door. What are you talking about?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
You mean here? Okay, down we go. Oh, we're above.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh,
Oh,
am
okay.
I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
That
From
one right
the
there.
top.
One of those screens is all messed up. Okay, back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's my bucket? I was gonna take him on an adventure this time. No. Wait. Oh, things have changed. Okay.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
My God. There's so many pathways. Oh my God, are we in the back rooms now? Is that what just happened? Did we just go into the back rooms? Holy crap, it's the back rooms. That's what this... That's the 100% vibe I'm getting from this right now. Yep, we've fallen into the back rooms.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Maybe my way back
Okay,
here.
let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
Oh,
it
I
mean?
definitely haven't gotten all the endings.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Right. Oh.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Gonna be on an endless loop now? No. No, we're in somewhere else now. What? Doesn't look...
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh,
Alright.
no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Alright.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay, I just went a different direction. Nice, you're diamond now. Awesome. I sign out back in to see it. Oh, that's good. But that's weird, but that's good you can see it now. It's good you're diamond now. Thank you for being a member for so long.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now,
Yeah,
if
that's how I
my
feel.
experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
This is so
Not sure
weird.
where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay. Alright.
Wait, cut the music.
Good
Go
God.
back and look at that fern.
What? Fern.
Wait,
what?
look.
Wait,
We're back
what?
at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again,
Nice.
Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Line's still here.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Right? God, Cat, you're killing me right now. Don't push buttons. Oh, you gotta go. My knee hurts. Sorry. Oh. Like murdering my knee. Sitting on my lap all morning. This is the first day in a long time my knees bothered me. Oh. Also,
Now, yes, this
been doing
is
lots of
exciting.
recordings.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
oh,
Go
he's coming.
wild. Use your imagination.
do it.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I'm sorry. I can't have you on my leg right now.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Just don't acknowledge it. Okay, no, you're not getting up on my computer. What are you doing? Cat's lost his mind.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
What was
Just
that
walk
word
in
exactly? I
circles
don't
for a
know.
minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. You're gonna lead to the same place. Yep.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes
we're
blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find
Sit on
out,
the
won't
chair.
we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Whoa. That was a noise. What's up, Kivo? Oh my god, the look I'm getting right now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
bucket.
had simply missed a memo. Is Stanley, without the bucket, really Stanley at all? No. No, surely not.
Thank you so much for the $5, Homer Simpson. I'm watching a live stream. Brandon watching a video takes my mind off everything. Oh man. Yeah, I'm glad I could, take your mind off things. Hopefully you're safe over there. Oh my god, the cat again with his just... Fine, you can lay if you can handle laying right here without going on my keyboard. What are you doing? There you go. As long as you're not on my knee. Thank you very
Stanley
much.
touched the bucket
Hopefully you stay
tightly
safe.
to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Jump out the window with the bucket? I did jump out the window with the bucket. We had a big old long talk about the bucket. Didn't I? I jumped out the window. Yeah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
Over
Had the
here.
bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left.
I got
to go
that
back
one.
to the
I need to
meeting
go with the
room.
bucket. I got right here. I want to try with the bucket.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way forward is down, since the lift won't be coming back, but that's okay. You've got a bucket. Did you know that buckets are routinely used as cushioning devices? It's true. You can fall on a bucket from literally any height and survive.
What? I don't believe that.
I'm serious, Stanley. Jump. Jump with the bucket. I promise you'll live. I extra double promise that you can land on the bucket and not die.
I don't know if I believe you. I'm gonna have no choice, am I?
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong.
Okay,
How
so
clumsy
very
of me.
similar to the other one. Oh god, I haven't been marking down how many endings there are. Oh no. At least 2, 3, 4 endings. How many endings have we gotten? 5? I don't know. I've lost track. I've completely lost track.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Yeah, the broom, that's why we have like the
As
property of
Stanley
Stanley
lifted
and
his bucket,
the
he
little
felt a
sticker on it.
connection to
Going
all
to the broom
buckets
closet.
everywhere. This adventure, he decided, was for all of them. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
Okay.
to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Now we're gonna go on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply
Yeah, we
the
did
place
unplug
to
the phone
be.
with both of them.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
No, going down here. Right?
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Okay. Am I supposed to? Can I just stand here and have nothing happen? Can I go in the broom closet and close it? I live in here? You gonna say anything about this, narrator? No, I don't think so. Don't give up the bucket, yeah. I don't want to give up the bucket.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Okay, we're doing that music again.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What?
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
I'm not giving up the bucket. You gonna make me get rid of the bucket? I'm not getting rid of the bucket. Refuse! My bucket is mine.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No, I'm turning it off. I'm taking my bucket away.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. sure I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and... The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
All right. You can't drop it? Oh, so he won't even... Okay. Well, that's good to know, because I was just about to go through the entire thing again.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in,
we've
that he
heard
would
that
never
one.
leave it again in his life. What new mysteries lay in store for our bucket-loving heroes today? Let's find out. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Trying to think. The door on the right. We've gone across. We did the phone both ways. We did the vent both ways. We went to the right both ways. I already have the bucket, so I can't go that direction. I mean, there's still two I know how over here that we haven't done with the bucket or without the bucket. We haven't pushed the mind control device on. No, that's the one I want to go do now is the mind control.
Coming to a staircase,
We turned it off, it's
Stanley
never
and the
on.
bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, wait. Is it gonna be too late? Oh, it's probably too late, isn't it? Forgot about the elevator. Yeah. Yeah, we've done this elevator both ways, going up and down, making him lose his mind. Yeah, we jumped down the hole in the mind control. That's where I found I could start glitching some of the things and climb on top of stuff. Then found out I could jump out the window. We did that both ways.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the
Did both
large
the
door
escapes.
that read Mind Control
I
Facility.
quit right before the first time getting squished because it kind of made it sound like we should. But I think I'm assuming you just get squished and that just restarts the game like it did when we had the bucket.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Oh, so nothing changed when you have the bucket in your hand and go in the elevator?
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in
Everyone's
shock.
still busted up
Everyone
there.
in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything
one?
would be fine.
So 234. If that has something to do with it.
Was
Right,
the
elevator?
bucket under the mind control
No, I haven't gotten all the
facility's
collectibles.
influence
There's
as
still
well?
2 left.
Had the bucket been told to do things
I think we need to go to back to
the
the red and blue
kinds
door.
of things does a bucket want to do or not want
Which
to
means
do
I
in the
need
first
to
place?
go over there without the bucket
These
one of the
questions
times.
raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter.
Okay.
His one friend in the entire
up the door.
world.
I'll be right
At
back.
this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Oh, okay. It's got a Deluxe. That's what I thought. It's like all of a sudden I heard something. We've been through this part, so I already remember kind of, sort of, what's going on. So is there any secret code to this room, by the way? Is there any way to actually do
But
it?
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another
The room
human
has
life.
hints on each.
For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Nope,
But
I'm
at the
carrying on.
last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds. Silly, silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
What? What?
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. What the heck? What? Alright. That was the thing. That was cat videos.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
That was
could it
weird.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the bucket for right now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Here. So. Why the lighting shift? What's going on? It got super like ominous. Stairs, something to do with stairs. I feel like it's got to be something to do with stairs, right? Yeah, I went into the pit with the bucket and without the bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, it's right here. Okay.
You're getting close now,
thought I
Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the figurines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no figurines. None of us can.
Okay. So here at the boss's office. Step out before the doors close. How long do I have?
Okay, I think we all...
Yeah, I did it. Whoa. No darkness. What? Behind me? Go this way? Do I just go back down the stairs then? Do I go all the way back? Oh wait, yeah, all these doors were closed. Now have been closing behind me. Oh, I see. I can go all the way back to my office. See, the lighting changes there. It's really weird. And I think like legit one of the reasons I enjoy this is also because it does. This place gives you the vibes of the back room. Just empty office space. This is furnished office space, but still. Hello? What? You are now leaving. Wait, did I just find the real escape pay? Blah, 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 blah. Like, did I find the real like exit to our place? We don't have to be here. All right, now I gotta do this with the bucket. Oh wait, red and blue, red and blue. There. Thing here of some sort. Okay, can't open up any of these doors. Man, he is complete. This is like the first time, like the longest the narrator's been silent the entire time. It's tripping me out. It's like the longest time the narrator's been quiet. Try every one of the doors. This is the last staircase. Okay, there's still another staircase. What? Launch pod escape. Okay. In the darkness we go. Yeah, it looks like another loop. Well, it did appear that there was a top, but it could have just been complete just darkness, and you never would have. Go. Hello. It's darkness. There was just nothing there. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply... Now this, Stanley thought to himself, this is a bucket. And
It's
it
weird.
was.
It was so weird.
Stanley clutched the bucket
Super
tightly
weird.
to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, so if that's the case, then ominous music again. Some are both red and blue, so that's got to be on the other side. Why does that place seem so ominous?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
There's nothing new here. I gotta see. Go down. Okay, and a check. Figured I would.
Stepping in,
Ah. Closed, you're closed. Okay, and we gotta go all the way back again. There actually gonna be something this time that the narrator says? That was insane on how quiet the narrator was. Like, it's never this quiet. He's always talking about something or the other, and you know, just going on. It's just so silent. Like, do we leave the narrator in the office and he's just gone forever? Stranger Than Fiction is actually what I kept. Anytime there's like the whole narrator to a character as you're moving, that's like breaking the fourth wall. It's kind of like always the vibe I get. Is Stranger Than Fiction. Right? Trapped in the room. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Oh, because we escaped at the last second. I get it. Gonna be something different that happens here, though? Just try everyone. God, the stairways, though. It's so weird. He's been so talkative the whole time, just for him to be so quiet. It's like it unsettles me. And actually, at this point, I'm just used to his voice and not having it here. I don't know. I don't know. It feels wrong now. Alright, up we go. I mean, without the narrator, are we gonna start talking to the bucket? Making him angry. Yeah, it's so fun just to taunt the narrator. Okay, so is anything gonna change? Well, I mean, something's actually happening now. Last time it just ended. Oh. What? Alright. Here's voice in your dreams. Oh, it's so freaking weird. Oh, this game is amazing. I mean, we're just gonna get burned. Thing's gonna launch, we're just gonna get burned. Alright. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But... where's my bucket? Where's my bucket? With the bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perhaps
Actually
he wanted to
this
stop
way.
by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, there is one other ending actually.
Stanley
without the
felt
bucket.
lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, so I want to go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he
here.
wasn't fired years ago.
There's 2 things I want to do.
Look,
One,
Stanley,
I think that
perhaps
the
we've gotten
figurines
off on
over
the
here.
wrong foot here. I'm not sure.
Also,
Henry,
I want to
really,
try
no.
something in the
I realize that investing in your trust
weird
in someone
world
else
thing
can
that
be
we enter.
difficult,
Narrator
but the
makes his
fact
own
is
game.
that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot.
Yep.
Really? I was in the middle of something.
My
Do you have
favorite one.
zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I
Yeah, see,
really
we can't go
do
through here 'cause
want
we
to
have the
help
bucket.
you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Yeah,
Give
yeah,
me a
right there.
chance. And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley.
It's just
This
different thing every
is a
time.
real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Alright. So yeah, instead of red and blue, I figured that this is the only
Now
place I could
listen
think of.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Have I gone through the red door? I think so.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh god, it's this ending. Actually, is maybe a possibility to get another ending here, I think. What I was told.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
So I guess we just sit here for a minute, and we don't go into the door. We start just straight up break the freaking narrator like we did. Right. Does it go through the 3 different phases it goes through to get the ending? I don't want to go to the other one. The other one's awful. She made me feel bad. I don't want to do it again. Takes a while though. Does it? Okay, honestly, if that's the case, then I'm gonna use this time to go grab myself a drink. Be close enough I can still hear it and get back if it comes back to do something. You stayed here for so long. HD quality no. Oh, the effects that are happening here. Oh, so there is an ending. Okay, oh, yeah, I missed that part of it. It said, start again. Jump. Looking at the other achievements real quick too. Test achievement description. Replace this. Have that. Think. Clock run. This is complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm trying to think of like what ending you possibly do. Glad you enjoyed, Nazareth. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. Actually, probably use the restroom real fast too. Ow. Oh. So happy about this cat scratcher thing too. Hopefully the cats stop destroying the couch. This is very pretty. There's a lot more happening here than we had happen when I was in here the first time. It's just a bunch of colors and craziness. I have not done mind control with that bucket. That's the one ending that I know I still need to do. After that, I think I don't really know. But I'll be back in a second. Now the question is, how long is a wall? Huh. In the butt. Couch in my office? You talking about real life? I don't have an office. I'm in my living room. I use my coffee table as my desk. It's an infinite loop, so it doesn't actually do anything? What is this one? I don't even know what you would call this. I was going to try to Google it to see how long it actually takes for it to go through. Because, I mean, if it's like 10, 15, of course I'm not going to sit here and do it. But I don't know what you would call it. I'm trying to respond to my wife on my phone at the same time. I think it sounds like they're going to go and watch, new... God. She didn't say the name of it here, and I can't remember the name. The new Marvel movie. Okay. Eight, four. Actually say track of everything. It's the Zending ending. Okay, so that's what I Googled. Doctor Strange. Yeah, they're going. It sounds like they're gonna go watch Doctor Strange. I'm trying to figure out if my son's coming home first or not. I don't see anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like. It doesn't sound like that actually says. There is a way to stand here and wait. Yeah, I don't see one there, and so I guess the only way to go is to. But I don't want to do this one again.
No,
I will just
wait.
restart the game. This
Where are
one
you
was
going?
awful.
Oh no! Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
I'm just gonna reset. I don't want to be. I don't want to be made to feel bad again. It was awful. All right. All right. Wait. Where did all the balloons go? Everything's gone. Whoa.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it
Oh my
just
God,
the
that
most
broke my head.
intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Okay. I remember when Stanley found the collectibles. All right. God, seriously walking towards that. Holy crap. This is all the same stuff. This time we go down here.
Here's where
Oh,
it
that's
all
right.
began.
Whoa.
The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Okay, now I have 7 out of 6. This is like a whole other ending in itself, I guess. Wait, isn't this just a hole? Okay, I can walk over it.
And here was a second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the warehouse. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Okay. Oh, now we can go here.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
Yeah, it was a bathroom, but I almost want to go this way. What happens if I go this way? I don't know if it closes behind me. Go to the bathroom, because I know this is where it was.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Right?
Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
What are you on about? I've never been in a pink room. That is a very... definitely have not seen that room.
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was under the stairs. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
What's happening? Dear God. This is so weird. The game is so strange. It's why it makes it so amazing, but it's so flippin' weird. It makes me question what the heck I'm even doing. Movie maker editing.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Right? This way? Red and blue door.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other
it would
moments
have an
picking up
effect, wouldn't it?
figurines, which it was exactly like.
Forgot about that. That totally would have an effect. Because depending on which one you grab last for it shows, right?
And then there was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Okay.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
What?
Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
What? That was a pretty good one. I was not expecting that. Okay. Yeah, fake loading screen.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going, I want more.
Okay.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes, I love that video.
It's just so fast. I like it. And a. All right. Wait. Am I supposed to go down here then? I'm so good. Okay, and it's a weird pink room.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
Right.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
All right. Just pet Katniss and she just like finally woke her up. And I mean, like, what have you done? Pink room is your favorite room.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Right?
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Oh, it's just like the end is never the end is never the end thing. Okay.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite... Oh, yes! The two doors! Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
This is quite the ending.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions, he would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. Blue door.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Welcome to the whiteboard ending. So is this an actual ending? Other than the dog mode thing. They're gonna sit here and bark all the time. Oh, the bucket's back!
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah, the only ending I know of, we can't take the bucket. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
yeah, there's
he
literally
entered
just
the door and
one
he
ending
fled.
left that I know of. No, it's not even that I know of. I'm just there has to be one way
Yet
beyond.
there was not a single person
But
here either.
I don't know what else could be
Feeling a
left.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
All right.
Here's the door, just go.
Okay, that's new. Wait, we going down? Oh yeah, I guess we do go down. I was thinking we were going the wrong direction for a second.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. I made a mistake.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Thought I could take a bite of something real quick.
Now,
For a
the
minute
monitors
longer.
jumped
I
to
was like,
life,
oh, I can't
their
talk.
true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Alright, what's that about? Okay, so I need to go up and I need
This
to activate.
mind control facility.
it was
it was too
I can't think of
horrible
another
to
ending.
believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Alright,
No.
we go.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
Fired.
life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're
Can I
going.
actually deactivate it?
What all this means.
Oh, it's
I
open.
barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see
doesn't
it
do anything.
go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds.
You should just put here to
Time
screw with me.
doesn't grow on trees.
Evil.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock,
Okay.
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Oh, that's so
Will
evil.
you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will
Brilliant
you let
at the
it go
same time. It's
peacefully?
such a way to
Another
screw with the
choice.
freaking person.
Make it count.
There's all these like things I want
It's
to
all
like
the
try to
same
mess
to
with.
me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
All right. All right. So we were just we're dead. Whoa.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Papers. What's all this now? I legitimately don't know of any other endings. Are there any other possibilities? I'm trying to think of anything I haven't done. I mean, I feel like I've tried everything over there. I've tried everything here. Wonder. Yeah, okay. We'll Google it and see if there's anything we have not gotten. We've done the phone both direct with the answering it and unplugging with both things. Frickin' right. think we maybe got all the endings. Like, what other possibilities could there be? I don't even... The only one that I could say that I don't think I got was... I found a little thing here. Yeah, the only thing that I haven't checkmarked on this like list that they have right here. Looks like there's an epilogue start. Yeah, we did the window with the bucket and without the bucket. There's something called awaiting input task. You have to close and reopen the game a bunch to get in. Oh, okay. Oh, is that how you get the epilogue thing? I know it said, like, you would have some sliders or something later on. Yeah, I think this little thing I'm looking at right here, I think we've actually done it all. Four-hour baby. Is that you actually? I mean, if that's a thing, I haven't done that one. We went into the pit on both, with both things. Input one also where you look at the computer.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I didn't mean to come in. Yeah, this may actually... Have we hit the end? I mean, the only other option is to actually, like... Oh, epilogue. There we go. Okay, so this is the only part that it looks like from this list I have. Shut all the computers off. Many years later. Hey, this is like where we were, but then we climbed out of the, outside of the building. Hello. Wandering the wasteland? Okay. Right. Enjoy our little campfire here. Am I supposed to do something? Oh, am I supposed to be walking forward? I like this music. Freaking loud though, my god. So I walk towards the sun? I don't know. Whoa. Hey, it's the memory place. Random door out there? Oh, narrator, are you in here? Go to the thing. What, this thing? Is it a door? What is it? A tube of sorts. Oh, the bucket! The bucket! It's the bucket from the escape pod! Oh my god! Amazing! We got our bucket back. Alright. I started getting closer to it. I realized what it was. The door. Alright. And we go. Stanley Parable 2. My time with the original Stanley, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with the sequel. it's the Cookie 9, the one that he was going on and on about. Alright. Nice. Developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. Yeah, I actually have the music turned up this time. Very loud for a minute. Plans to build this property of the entire franchise. Alright. Huh. Vision for the series. Okay. Preserve the artistic integrity of the original game. Stop assaulting fans of the reckless and insulting creative visions. Word sorry appears more than 25 times. There's the buttons all over. What do you mean? They're buttons? I haven't seen any buttons. Oh, buttons right here.
Jim, Jim, Jim. Jim, 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 Jim.
This is where all the buttons went that he took away from us. So we could push it a whole bunch of times. Right? I like how the buttons are the light sources. I was just doing weird things. But spam them?
Jim, Stanley, Jim, Stanley.
Oh, yeah, that one's different. Oh, it's all the things. All the collectibles. Grab all these, because why not? Alright. It was to do with one of the things that it was supposed to be a button that says your name, and then like just pretend your name is Stan or Jim. And he took the button away because I kept pushing. Wait, what? Is something? Oh, I clicked on it before. It didn't do anything. Hello again. Nice to see you. It's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise. Nonsense. Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run the franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. If people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. Not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we were going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number on the game's title screen. Also really need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaunty. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. Temple of Apple. Stanley Parable 3, Temple of Apple. Absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1. Then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, Stanley Parable will never end. And if nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, recycled again and again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it. But I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it. Good, that's agreed. New sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. See, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give the broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The achievement machine is all fixed now. See? I'm on your side. We're in this together. I'm going to keep the train rolling. Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in it on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. To the current time. It is 2:50. I only have 10 minutes anyways. So it's cool that we kind of ended like at the time we did. 2:50. It's just slide into the computer is very visible. Okay. And then okay. There's as many sequels as you want. Have a good one, Brianna, if you're still here. Wait, did you stay in the infinite hole? Must have missed your first time. Yeah, I did the infinite hole. I don't know how to get back there. I may have enough time. Skip. I had this little thing I pulled. How do you end up in that area? Oh, the new content room's open again?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
I
decided
didn't
to
know
go
you
to the
could.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, I didn't turn my computer off, so I probably screwed that one up. That's different. I don't want to take the bucket with me right now. Okay, so this is open again. Oh, return to the Stanley Parable 2. Wait, no. I never went there with the bucket.
Finally,
bucket.
yes, the bucket. Yes. I love that. Oh.
Oh
new
wait, no, I did
content.
because I literally had the
What
bucket
does
when I was
that
there.
mean? New content.
Right. Going on a ride.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The
Hold up
Stanley
to me.
Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Wait, Stanley. I've just now realized. That bucket you're holding, it's the bucket I've been working on for my sequel. How did you get your hands on it? Isn't
Awesome.
this the preview to the sequel? How do you have the bucket already? This makes no sense at all.
Alright.
Hold on. Did I already show you my ideas for the sequel?
Okay, so it does
I don't
change it.
remember doing that at all. You're seeing things all out of order.
All right.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
I've already used all my jumps, though. Wait, what if I try to jump? No, nothing? Okay. Nothing. Here.
The infinite hole, the giant door. Did you see them already? Stanley, none of them are ready yet. I'm still developing them. They're not even close to finished. How did they look when you saw them? Were they captivating? Were they exciting? Did they fulfill on the promise of everything that a sequel to Stanley Parable could possibly be? Had I figured out how the hell to make a sequel to this game?
Oh, back here. I'm like, where am I going? All right. Did this before.
Wait, if you're still carrying the bucket around with you, if the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly. Yes, you carrying the bucket with you everywhere is exactly what I set out to accomplish. The bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did it! I win! I made a sequel to the Stanley Parable! Yes, the sign is correct. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Thank you for taking the bucket everywhere with you, clinging tightly to the bucket, never letting it go. It means I've won. It means I am victorious over the gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content. The bucket is the Stanley Parable now. They are one and the same. There is no Stanley Parable without the bucket. I win, 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 I win.
Okay. Oh, so that was the actual ending. Take the bucket again?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I did it again. I didn't turn my
Stanley
computer off.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. One man, one bucket, one chance to seize their destiny together.
Oh, I gotta sit through it all again. No. It's not gonna. So it's not gonna have the same reaction. Then. Okay, it takes me straight to here. Alright, up we go.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful
Is this
of
what he said the
interesting
first time? I actually
concepts,
don't know.
that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
So... Can I do something with that? I was looking at the list. It said something about a QR code at the merch. I'm wondering if it actually just shows a video on your... If you... I don't know. I don't know. Scan the QR code. I don't know. But it says that is an ending. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Achievement, achievement, achievement. Yeah, the button that says the name of the player is where that one thing kept saying Jim. And hole. Oh, there it is. I've literally never once in my life scanned a QR code, so I'm not even sure exactly how you're supposed to do it.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement... As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait. What in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement?
Yeah.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Oh, God. Composure. Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe. What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet? Wait, there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Oh, God.
Stanley!
No!
Oh, thank God, I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
But he killed the bucket. That's all that's left of the bucket. Awful. Ah, it said on the little sign, 2 buckets was too much. Ah. Alright. Gonna go to camera app, scan the QR code. I'll probably end up doing that after the stream then. Just like, where to go? Merchandise. I'm gonna print screen it. Just throw it up in paint.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
There we go.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Alright, so I'm wondering, if I go in here and grab this thing, is he gonna say something like, how do you have so many already? What is happening? Out of order. Been here already. Okay. Never mind then. So you actually have to do that. It's no joke, a 4-hour long clicking on that button. Yeah, I'm not gonna. There actually was a thing that said go in the hole without the bucket. So I'm gonna go jump in here without the bucket. I think there was one. We got the epilogue, everything here. There's the waiting input one, I guess. So that's just I have to turn off all the computers in the office. Fall down the hole? Yeah, there's bad music ending and... Oh, it's a bucket-specific ending? Wait. And a bucket-specific ending. This should be a second sort of thing?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
They introduced the dog halfway through so you can't AFK.
You can
Oh my
fall
god.
until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see?
Oh my
Isn't it
god.
wonderful?
That sounds
One of
so
my more
awful.
ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Never.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Never.
Do it on
You
the
destroyed my
sooner
bucket.
rather than later spectrum of things.
Destroyed my bucket. Now I'm sad, so I'm gonna fall in this hole forever.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was...
This is probably one of my favorite things in this entire game.
Don't you put this
This
on
whole
me. Maybe you're
falling in the whole
problem.
thing.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole
It's just 'cause
infinite?
He's irritated so well.
Then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm
Nope.
positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to
He's
become
so
a thing
upset.
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't work.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
Oh, I'm supposed to try it again.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
He's still recording. I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I figured I would just finish the game today. I mean, we've done pretty much everything at this. Yeah, I didn't reset it the last time I was with the bucket thing, and it got really freaking weird. It got so freaking weird. You just start tripping balls. It's just like, alright, I had some sort of hallucinogenic at this point. I didn't have music, though. One of the reasons why I was intrigued by this. Like, I was just making music by pushing the buttons it kept telling me to push. That in itself was cool. And then the world outside started changing. Characters started... It was such a freaking mind trip. It says that there's 2 separate endings, one with the bucket, one without the bucket. We don't have the bucket this time, but everything he said was exactly the same. But I'm wondering if it's because we had, I don't know. It's like, this is where I just started being all weird. You must push button. Oh, it changes the music. I always felt like that was like, this doesn't do anything. What does this button do? What is that? And you start changing yourself. Oh no, I don't like that one at all. Jeez.
Stanley! Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
Just realized it's not a real
We can't
time.
have
What
that,
do you mean?
Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many,
This is exactly
many
the same as
years
it was
here
last
in
time.
this
So with the
hole,
bucket, without the bucket.
and I'm
there's-
looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
All right, well, that was it, I guess. Maybe 1 or 2 endings that I just didn't get across the board, but I feel like we got pretty much everything. Wait. Yeah, I say it just kicks me back. Odd. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna end it here. You get to hear the music. That is true. Yes, that is definitely true. I didn't hear that the first time. I won't stream tomorrow. Stream on Saturday like usual. And then I don't know. I don't know how the stream is gonna go. I'm probably only gonna be 2 videos for a little while because YouTube's already screwing me over to a massive degree right now with like not recommending out of nowhere for no reason. Aquarius last time did amazing. Godburger did amazing. Today, people aren't even seeing the video. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of the reasons I started streaming earlier today because I just didn't crap. Algorithm got to me today and just pissed me off. I'm like, I'm just gonna start streaming early because I want to play this game sooner than 1 o'clock. But yeah, thank you all for joining the stream. Thank you all for enjoying this game. The game is a ton of fun, and I'm definitely glad I picked it
Here
up
we
and played
are.
it.
Go on. Try
No.
out some of the new features.
But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.